Hello, hi, and welcome to my show again. I would like you to, again, be cognizant of the fact that I have no background in psychology, or not even an art course, nothing, because I have 3 degrees in chemical engineering and 2 years of paid work experience in the same. So if you are coming up with a paper based on this, you will have to just acknowledge me or acknowledge this video, YouTube video, me in this YouTube video and give the link. All right. So that being said, Pride and Prejudice. You all know it comes from Jane Austen. All right, her famous book with Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy. So I thought, as I did with Sense and Sensibility, I would do Pride and Prejudice and see which areas of my brain are highlighted. So for Pride, I chose Donald Trump's, President Trump's State of the Union address. So I'll play a few minutes of it and observe my brain. And I would, when you watch the video, please do the same. All right. So we'll see. So you might like it. You know, a different part of your brain may get highlighted. As videos go, it's not totally speeches go. Sorry, the 2 hours of this is beginning. They go ahead and thinking if there's a lot of introductory speeches, straight to cut through the chase. You can go. Sorry, this is this is Donald Trump's State of the Union address. He's arrogant. He's more arrogant than proud, but you know, this is why a lot of people say that most of the people so arrogant and not sort of unjustifiably proud also in many cases. Always prosecution. These events from USA unjustifiably proud. And she made this better image, but um, we could do it on your own. So that's what I think. The text, like, we want to do the simple. Not observe, so I can't hold the mirror and
Justifiably right? Frontal lobe. Right? The frontal lobe is highlighted. Yeah, but hurt a lot of Americans have. This is not relevant to us. In Canada, I'm going to go a little further ahead because that's all right. Justifiably poor. Sorry. I'll ask you to edit to my future views. All right, I'll stop here. Um, it's typical, in State of the Union addresses for, but this is a lot. So my left side, which until now in all these discussions, this is the left. This is the left side. Yes, left hand. So the left side got highlighted, and and this portion hurt. All right, it's strained. It got strained. So I'm just going to look up briefly and then go to prejudice. All right. If you want to watch Donald Trump's State of the Union address, it's on the internet. All right. So here goes left side of the brain and what parts of the brain. All right. So science notes. So parts of the brain. So left side frontal lobe. So the parietal lobe. So there's the parietal lobe or the left side of the brain. And what does the parietal lobe do? So this is more cerebellum, etc. Corpus callosum. So just briefly, and then for the psychology experts, it's a lot of work for them, but they would enjoy doing it, I guess. Parietal lobe sits behind, processes sensory information, including touch, temperature, and pain. It also manages proprioception. That's very. All right, left sits behind the frontal lobe. Pain, maybe temperature and pain. Maybe I was a psychology expert would explain it better. All right, so I'll stop here. So parietal lobe, and then corpus callosum, I guess. So etc. So I will stop there. All right, the rest is for psychology expert. So the part two, prejudice. I chose Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham. This was a CD my husband had purchased, and I used to play it over. My husband never played it for my son. I used to play it over and over again, and my son, he was just 4. He had picked it up completely. In the child's voice, he would say it as well as the speaker on the so or McAfee. Well, they're not giving this here. Okay. The different narrator. It's different narrator. The other guy was faster. I beg your pardon. So this center, until now, center has not highlighted, but entire brain. All right, maybe it's a children's video, and I'm not. My brain says I shouldn't really be listening to this. So maybe it's the entire brain was just listening, so waiting for something to happen, kind of a thing, maybe. And my brain is also by now attuned, getting attuned to the fact that I'm studying it, and it's acting difficult. So the center was acting. So center is what? Center is center is. Center is the limbic lobe, the corpus callosum, all sorts of, there's a lot of, that's on the right, the occipital lobe, central, so, so it's not, it can be conclusive. I don't know enough of psychology to conclude, but these were my observations, and you can make a paper out of it by studying yourself. Maybe choose other tools, choose other examples, and see how things work. All right, signing out, Gayatri Sitaram. Thank you.